Today we have got a really great episode all about format, and you may not be familiar with formats, but if you use one, it really does enhance the quality of the video that you produce. It is just a really simple tool for creating videos.
You guys need a format, and more importantly, your audience needs a format. So have you heard of a blueprint? We use a blueprint to know how to make a house. A format is what we use to know how to make a video.
So we use formats for pretty much all of our content, for everything from our long form documentary films through to this series, the Moonshine Moonshot series.
Yeah, and audiences expect a format. You look at how formulaic TV shows are and even movies about what happens when and how. That's what a format is. It tells you what happens when and how, and this is written down in a document, and it will really help you with everything on your production, from planning to running the shoot to the editing process and making things as streamlined as possible and creating the most cohesive video at the end of the process as possible.
And the most basic, if you're kind of struggling to get your head around what's a format, the most basic is to think about it as a beginning, a middle, and an end. And of course it's more complicated than that, but it does tend to follow that structure.
So let's use this series as an example, Sue. Moonshine Moonshot. What are the consistent format elements that we have in this show that you're watching right now?
Yeah, so we have the beginning, the introduction, which is pretty much what you've just seen us do. And then you have the midsection or the middle, which is where we usually take a topic that we've introduced to you, and then we break it into 3 different ideas, and we deliver those 3 ideas to you through the middle, and then we'll have a conclusion. So it's got the beginning, the middle, and the end, and it all sort of sits together in around 5 minutes.
Yeah, and so there's a structure there, and you guys get to know that structure and you become familiar with it and you know what to expect. And another technique that we're using in this series is bridging between idea to idea. We're using techniques like full screen graphics. We're using techniques like
me, the big guy in the sky.
The big guy in the sky. And you know, you can also use things like sound effects or changes in music to communicate to your audience that we are moving into a new idea and things are changing and you're on the journey.
Yeah, so I hope that helps to explain a bit more about what a format is and why it's really great for your content.
Let's not forget about the call to action.
Yeah, I was going to say the other thing that's really important in our conclusion is we always have a call to action, and the call to action doesn't have to be at the conclusion, but it does have to be somewhere within your story, and it could be anything from watch another video to subscribe to your channel to asking people to go and join your e-newsletter or download an ebook, or there's something. You need and want someone to do something.
That reminds me, big guy, what's our call to action?
Subscribe so you don't miss an episode.
Yes, please do.
So we want to hear from you guys, and we want to keep making content that helps you make your videos more creative, less boring, and helps you run your productions in the best possible way.